Good morning.
Oh,
Good.
there's Lynn.
You don't you like my avatar?
It is totally you.
Yeah. I figured if we were talking about avatars yesterday, you should see what it's like to have a avatar leader. You know, do you trust someone that looks like this talking to you?
Oh, look at David's avatar,
I'm on.
as you promised.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Nice to be part of the group.
Glad to have.
Oops, wait a minute. My avatar sunk. There we go. I found with the avatar, I did one a couple of years ago, and it was kind of cool at first,
Mm-hmm.
and then it kind of got old, and it's integrated into my Facebook stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when my keyboard comes up, but oh well.
Um, so is this your iPhone's Bitmoji that got incorporated with everything, or?
Um, it's my iPad. It
Mm-hmm.
probably comes up when if I do it on this laptop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether I can. No, I feel I should be on my iPad instead. Oh well, but you can get avatars for Christmas, birthdays, best wishes. It's like a whole keyboard of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's for people who don't have anything better to do.
Got it.
Or if they rolled out of bed and they don't want to, show you what they look like.
Susan's agreeing.
I mean, it's kind of fun, but oh well.
Is it going to be the future of this world?
Yeah. Well, and you create it yourself, so you can be what you want to look like. Really.
Right. If you've never met me before, would you be, worried that I was a, you know, different looking person, a 5-year-old girl or a 65-year-old man, but I'm looking like this?
Well,
Yeah.
we always used to say they don't know you're a dog on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that after, Avatar does its thing, that maybe if we have our actual selves projecting, that will be the unique thing. And, you know, that pendulum swing. I
Yeah.
I can't help but hope.
That is a hopeful thought, Susan.
Mhm.
I like that idea.
I think the real life will be much more valuable than today.
Mhm.
Mhm.
We'll see. Anyway, um, I know we've got a few things that we want to get started with. Does anybody want to kick us off with?
I just want to say that sometime during the hour today, I have a dictation button that I did use and I was talking into, and now it's not accepting my voice and it's not working. So that being said, let's continue the way the meeting should be progressing.
That's the way it progresses, Susan.
Yes,
You're first.
you're first.
Oh, okay. Here's my share screen. Do I do that? No, that doesn't help.
Yes, we'd like
Yes.
to see.
Okay. All right. So, uh, okay. I'm just gonna close this a second. Okay. I did share screen. Oh, wait a minute. Now you have to tell me what to do to get to my settings or whatever.
So,
Welcome to Tech Time.
um, if you hit the green share screen button,
I did.
and then a pop-up should come up, and there should be a blue share button.
Oh, another one. Yes. Thank you.
There we go.
There we are.
Well done.
Okay, very good. So, um, let's see. So I can move your faces. I remember that from last time. Okay. So here I am. It's settings somewhere here. I have complete control of my mouse, as you see. Huh? And I have keyboard something or others.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're in front of them for me. Okay. Sorry. All right, so I went here
Mm-hmm.
and dictation,
Mm-hmm.
and that's turn off, but I want to cancel it. I want to keep it on.
Correct.
English. I don't know if I want automatic or the other.
You definitely want
Same
your
thing.
microphone from your laptop, so that's what it is. You only have one that looks like, so
So the one that's checked or the one down here.
They're
the one
same.
that's checked.
Okay. And then auto punctuation, I want it not to have that. I want it to have to say period, you know.
Mhm.
And so, and with setup keyboard, there's a little icon on the top row that has a little microphone, and that's the way I think I have it set up. So anyway, I'll go back out of there. I don't know what I just everything's in the wrong place here. Back up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I did that. All right. And should I close this window?
Yeah,
Settings.
it looks like everything's working, so I'm curious why it's not. If you open a,
Yeah, me too. So I'm going to open Word once I get up there. Where are you, Word? Oh, that's blocking.
you're almost there.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start a new document. And I press the little icon. Sometimes it comes right up, sometimes it doesn't. It also activates my Siri.
Hmm.
Oh, phooey.
So if you hit that dictate button on the top of the Microsoft, does anything happen?
Where's that?
You see on your keyboard over on the right-hand side,
Yeah.
down a little bit and to your left, there's a big microphone and the word dictate.
Oh. Okay. Then.
Now try.
I would, oh, okay, the little icon thing. Okay. Hi there, Lynn. Oh, it's still not deciding to type for me.
If you hit the little microphone key, I don't know. I've never done this with words, so I'm curious.
Did you
I'm
see
learning
that?
something new too.
Uh-oh.
So when you hit the blue microphone, did anything happen?
Yeah, I thought I lost you and I was talking to the page and nothing happened, but I'll
Try
select.
again. There you
Okay.
go.
Ah,
Okay, now it's working. Okay, can we, I'm gonna close this and could we run through that again just to make sure?
good.
It's still-
Susan,
Yeah.
Susan, this time when you clicked on dictate, a red button came up. And I don't think that happened last time.
Right, with that little red button. I
Yeah.
don't,
So that may need to wait until that shows up.
And it's still typing.
Yeah.
And if you click that again, it might stop.
no, I click, oh, this microphone.
Hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
And now it's not recording
have-
it.
Yeah, I never saw that microphone before, so however we got there, I have to remember. So let's do it again.
Sounds good. This is a cool tool.
Yeah, and I had no idea I had it until I was looking around and I saw that little microphone thing and I went, oh, and then it worked right away. And then somehow it didn't. So at any rate, let me get rid of this page.
It's nice it filters out the ums too.
Yeah. I don't want to. I went, whoops. Oh,
You
geez.
don't want a record of this fun conversation.
Without any punctuation.
Oh, and you see I'm looking into hydrogen hubs here, so we'll get rid of that. Let's see here. Insert, I want to file. New document.
Huh.
Now, is it still on? No. So do I click up here in this?
Mhm.
Correct. And it should be recording anytime now. Oh, I think you paused it. I think you hit it twice.
There you go.
And now it should be recording.
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
period. I'm sorry. I am not awake. You know, I'm wearing my turquoise colored fuzzy top. I even forget the name fleece. I just woke up and that's my avatar top. Let me get rid of this one. Oh,
Great.
there. I want to delete. Okay, so now let's go to wait a minute. It worked in um Lynn, what do I do?
Are you trying to get to a new email?
I'm trying to get to email so I can create an email and talk to it.
Yeah, it looks like you have an open email. You could close out of that email, but try opening the mail like app again.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So new. It says talking, that's unusual.
Where do you see talking?
I see, oh, it's telling me who is talking.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have what you're seeing here.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll try the little button.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that didn't work. So the little button on the top of the row here didn't work. Oh, there it goes. So
How did you get
there's a
that,
little
Susan?
How'd you do
blue-
that?
Maybe I should select that.
Where are you seeing the microphone button at the top that you clicked on?
The microphone button on the top. I
We
click.
Yeah,
don't
you
see
said you
that.
clicked on it, but I'm not seeing anything that looks like a microphone.
On her keyboard.
Oh, on her keyboard. Gotcha.
Sue, do you have like a what's it called?
Yeah,
One of the static keyboards where like right
No.
now got a microphone?
So if I'm here, it's not letting me type by talking.
I think you have to hit the blue microphone again.
I mean, it's not picking up anything. So there's that little oval blue microphone
Mhm.
symbol on my sitting in Word in the text. Do
Click on it.
you guys see that too?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
If you click
Uh-oh.
on it, it should do the same thing it did in
I
Word.
can't hear you.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, you know what? When I was asking you questions and you were talking, I believe, I could not hear you.
Oh,
Yeah. Huh.
but you can hear us now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that happened the last time too, but I thought it was a fluke and I did something peculiar.
I wonder if the computer's confused about the Zoom meeting and the dictation.
Okay.
It
I'll,
could be that.
okay. So then,
Hmm.
and worst come to worst, I could do it in Word and then just copy and paste it.
I think, did you see the blue microphone symbol in the email you had open?
No, I have now the Word document.
Go
Oops,
back to your email.
yeah, rats. Oh, okay. Hold on. Mhm, mhm.
And start a new email, please. And if you click in the body of the email and hit that microphone or the dictation button on the keyboard again.
Okay, I did.
Okay.
Okay, I did, and I just hit it again. Can you hear me now?
Yes. So
Yeah.
why does
You went-
the microphone come back up?
You went silent and it did the microphone coming back up, but then it wasn't taking my voice as dictation, so it wasn't working again.
Dictation.
Did it totally turn the microphone off? Is that what happened?
It seemed to, and also my audio, I could not hear any of you. And when I spoke, even though it seemed to be like I should be able to dictate, it wasn't taking any dictation.
That seems odd to me.
Yeah. Well, as long as it works in Word, I don't care. Let's go back to Word. As long as I can work in Word, I'll be very happy. It was wonderful while I had it.
It might be because you're on a Zoom call, it's being stubborn. And if you try again in the mail app without us here, the computer might not be trying to multitask.
Okay. So I'm back to Word, a new document. I'm clicking on this little blue icon, which I never saw before, ever. I mean, I really believe I looked, but so there it is. And this is
It's
and-
already going because you've got the red dot.
okay, it's there, period.
Right.
Well done.
Susan, the change may be because I forget what it was, but you did change something in your settings.
Yeah, I thought I did too, but I can't remember what.
Yeah, but now the dictate button is showing up on your whatever that line is called.
Yeah. I am
So-
so thrilled. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'll close this and come back. Or just stop share.
Stop share is fine.
Yay!
I like when I make people happy.
Lynn, you've changed.
Merry Christmas.
You've gotten younger.
Wow.
Real Lynn is back.
I
Yeah.
like it. I like it. I have to tell you, I have so many things. I type terribly. I spell terribly. I don't know how I lasted through my career. I don't know. Maybe I'm, changing as I age. Maybe not. But I am just so thankful for this dictation. It is empowering.
It's a nice tool. And you can speak faster than you can type sometimes too.
Right.
So who's next? Yes, Miss Jean.
Uh-oh.
You're muted.
You're still muted.
I can open my phone with my finger now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thanks to Stephen, who's not here. I
Whoa.
changed fingers. I had been using my thumb.
Oh my heavens.
I only got to it yesterday, but That's wonderful, exciting.
Yay.
Small victories, Susan, right? Make big results.
Did you change the sleep time on your phone too?
Oh, we did that last week.
Are you
And
liking
that's nice. That's
better?
nice. Yeah. But now that the finger works, that's not quite so important.
I'm glad your finger works again, Gene.
Hi.
Red rum, red rum.
Both of them. Oh my.
If someone says money can't buy fun like that.
Not at all.
I have another basic question. I was told to update and I thought I said, okay, and it was going to update overnight. It didn't. And I'm trying to think, was it my iPhone or this MacBook?
Could have been both.
But it didn't update
Mhm.
and lost different things. So then somehow I went back into settings and found, I think at the top, there was an update waiting. And then I selected it and it did it. So that's how I would just check for updates that aren't made.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a little bit of one of the many, many hundreds of lessons you've given. You're amazing. I mean, just thank you so much for your dedication to this hour. Yes, yes.
You guys are sweet. Happy to do it. It's fun.
Lynn, I had a minor question.
Yeah, go for it.
I think my phone has been set up to go do not disturb at a certain hour.
Mhm.
So assuming I go somewhere to settings where I can be disturbed to change that to.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm in settings right now and I'm not sure where I go to change that.
Let me see. Let me screen share my phone too. Settings. Is it under focus? I think it's under focus. Yes.
Do I scroll down then?
Do you see this did you see do not disturb? It's the second section. It's under notifications, sounds and haptics, focus and screen time. So hit that. Do you have that focus button?
I don't.
It looks like a crescent moon to me.
What do you see on your settings, David?
Well, I start with airplane mode,
Mm-hmm.
go down to notifications, general,
What's under notifications?
uh, sounds and haptics, focus. Oh, focus. Is that what you said?
Click that focus.
Okay,
Do you have do not disturb up at the top?
I do.
If you click that, it will give you options. So if you click on those options, it will show you when you want things changed.
Allow notifications, customize screens.
And then at the bottom, like I have a schedule. So if you notify me down here from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., I'm not going to get notification. I'm on do not disturb. Do you have something like that for your schedule?
Set a schedule from 10 to 6 a.m.
Okay. So same as me. So you can click on that and change your schedule. So if you want that to be you Monday through Friday, or if you want to be contacted later.
So it's on the green thing, which means it's effective from 10 p.m. to 6.
Right. So if I turn that off, that will no
I'm just-
longer be the case. You could call me at 2 a.m. and I would hear you.
I'll make sure.
But I could also say, I want this to be my schedule Monday through,
Right.
Thursday.
Okay.
But on weekends, I want a different schedule.
So it's a good thing to have if you're traveling to Spain or Italy,
Hmm.
be called in the middle of the night when you're sleeping.
Right. Or you could add a second schedule and you could change that for your time. Or when I arrive at work, and you
Mhm.
put your address, or if you go, okay, I'm going to be at my kids. Every time I go to my kids' house, I don't want to be disturbed. You could put their address in,
Okay,
and then you wouldn't get disturbed at a location.
okay, interesting, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take it off the green and I'll be back to a 24-hour availability
Correct.
and just go back.
And if you want people to override during your do not disturb time, like if you want your kids to be able to call you or grandkids at 2 a.m., you want those emergency calls, you can select these people and add people in your section of who's allowed to contact you during that time period.
And that was, how many times did I tap to go? Okay, I went into do not disturb for that.
Hmm.
And it has people, I see, got it.
So
I
these
see.
are the approved people I want to hear from.
Okay. Otherwise, I can hear from anybody, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, these are the people that even if you have do not disturb on, they'll be
still
able to get
through. Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Any other questions about do not disturb while we're here?
No, I'm just totally impressed.
Impressed about do not disturb?
Yeah, I don't want to go there yet. My brain's too full, but that's wonderful. I'll have to remember it's there.
Mhm,
Yeah, I would never have found it under, gone to focus necessarily, so, yeah,
mhm,
thank you, yeah.
Yep. Good question. So everyone knows, you can call him whenever you want now.
Yeah, please call me around 1 a.m. on Christmas Day, yeah.
It's tempting.
We'll be Santa Claus telling you, we're
Right.
coming down the
Oh,
chimney.
oh, 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 oh,
Right. I'll try not to
Good.
scream.
Oh, that was real good.
You gotta love Bob's Space.
Right.
Very nice.
Hi, Lynn, I have a question for you.
Go for it.
I've mentioned or written emails about how I'm not getting the Thursday newsletter,
Hmm.
and I'm still not getting it.
Really?
Yes, and so I was wondering, I was thinking about maybe I should put uh, the church's address, email address, in my address book because
Hmm.
I've read that sometimes if you don't have it there, they might send it to scam or something. And I've always checked spam, and the newsletter is never there. But I wasn't sure what email address I should use for this
Hmm.
purpose to put in my address book. Can you tell me that?
Yes, let me put it in the let me put it in the chat for you. It's something different. It's since I send it through Realm,
Right,
it's not anything from the Westminster PC email.
right. That's what I thought actually. Yeah.
So it's a it's through and I can see why companies might want to lose it. It's notifications at onrealmmail.org. So, do you know how to whitelist a email in your inbox?
No, I don't
Okay.
know what that means.
To make sure we get approved.
Oh, I assume, yeah. But I don't
Uh,
know. I just thought what I've read in the past, all you got to do is just enter it in your address book, and then you would, they
mhm.
wouldn't blacklist it.
Yeah, that should be a step. That's a good first step.
Lynn, I don't have that that address in my address book either, but I'm getting your Thursday notifications.
And I
What's your
used to. Chuck, I used to get it every Thursday. And then, I don't know, 6 months ago, Lynn got mad at me and I don't receive it anymore.
That could be the
I-
problem right there.
I think
I'm
it
same,
is.
same as you, Chuck.
Yeah, I have no problems getting, and I know I don't have that email address in my address book.
Dan, what's your provider? Is it Comcast, AOL?
Yes, it is. No, it's Comcast.net.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I do, Lynn. I don't know if this is part of the problem, but I do have Gmail also.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I've checked Gmail and it's not there either.
According to Realm, your primary email is Comcast, so that's where it's going to be sending it to. I just logged into your account.
Okay. Mhm.
And you didn't unsubscribe, so that's a good thing.
Mhm.
And I didn't get a bounce back error for you this week.
Is
So
your
it's not.
church pledge up to date?
Yes, it is. Pay,
Good.
pay annually at the beginning of the year.
That's a good one.
So yeah, it might be different email filter systems too. It's hard to say for sure. Everyone's different.
Why don't we just try this? But can you give me that? You said on notification. I
It's
I
in
didn't get
chat.
what I need to put in my address book.
It's in the
It's in the
chat.
chat.
You can
Oh, down
copy it
there,
from the
down
chat.
there. Okay, thank you. I got it. I didn't see what you meant.
I have Comcast also, and I still don't have that problem that he's having.
Weird.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I don't understand Comcast.
Susan speaking.
Sue, can you unmute?
Sue, you're muted.
Dan, I get two emails. I have an email that I think I originally entered, and then I have an email that's my existing email that I use now,
Mhm.
and it transfers. So I get two. And obviously you get zero. So maybe there.
Maybe, yeah,
You
maybe
got
you're
one of
getting
his.
mine. Yeah.
But I'm not going to the spam folder either, right, Dan?
That's right. It's not.
It's
At
like
least it's not showing up anyway. Yeah. But I'll
stuck
try
in.
this. And if that doesn't work, then I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
Lynn,
I'm going to guess that this will work because I used to get it and I didn't do anything differently.
And you're
Just,
still in the group.
yeah.
do you want to do
That's
Wiki Realm lesson?
sure.
Okay,
Um, what would you like to learn in Rome?
I haven't used it in so long. I don't even know if I can get in. We
Do you
needed
want
it.
to screen share and we can look at yours, or do you want me to go through mine?
I could screen share.
Because I have extra features as a admin, so sometimes funny to look at mine.
Okay, you see where I am.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to do now?
So go to the internet.
Okay.
And if you go up there to where it says Westminster, just type in on realm.
ONREALM.
Period.
Yeah, but I did zero.
Oh, yeah, you want zero, like O.
Yeah. Okay.
Period realm.org /
Uh-huh.
WPC.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm having a mouse problem. On
Yes.
or
On
Have it by the tail.
You could go to the church website too and go through that way.
well,
Don't
Google.
allow.
Okay. Okay. OnRealm.org.
You did the numbers 0 again.
That's a zero again.
Okay.
It's one of those days.
Well, no, this is pretty typical.
Backslash
Oh, the other way.
Westminster. No, that's right.
Oh, that was correct.
Forward slash.
Okay.
I'm wrong. And then Westminster. PC. Enter. And then if you click in sign in,
I have a sign up. Is that okay?
you've
Right
already
underneath
got an
it.
account.
It's underneath it.
It's a white, it's got no white,
Oh,
blue
thank you.
background. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, sign in.
And then it will be your email.
Whoops.
Which it says your Gmail's the one that it's going to. And I have no idea what your password is, so I can't help you with that one.
So I definitely have forgotten it. You are very kind. I appreciate this. And I'm writing in the next one down. So. Can I make my PC remember my
Mhm.
fill in automatically?
Yes.
It's trying to ask me to correct it in a wrong way. Okay, send email. I love that. Oh, wait, I remember now. Oops.
Hmm.
Oh, that's it remembers. It might go to spam.
Okay. Well, I know junk. How do I, spam is under S?
Junk should also be,
Okay.
it could be a junk.
Junk.
Nope, it's not there either.
Hmm.
Refresh.
I forget how to do that.
If you scroll up to the top,
Uh-huh.
oh, you're still in the junk folder. Go back to the inbox at the very top.
Oh,
And then if you scroll up to the top, there should be like a
a filter, yeah. Okay.
or refresh. Okay, it looks like nothing's come in since then. No, I don't understand. It's treating you like Dan is.
Maybe from now on, I won't get the weekly email. on
The
there.
church emails through Constant Contact, so
You should have gotten one already this morning.
yeah.
I think I did.
Yeah, you did. You just opened it.
Who,
I
me?
think I did. I
Yes.
think I did.
You have your filter on right now for just unopened, unread.
So scroll back
Now,
up
if you
to
go to the
top.
top, there was one at the very top there that came in at 9:57.
Oh, yeah, in memory. Yes, I saw
Mhm.
it. Mhm.
So
Oh, that's okay. I'm fine.
it should be in. It didn't arrive yet, huh? You're just that lucky. And I don't think your junk net mails went anymore. I don't think there was an addition in the junk mail.
That's the same number that was there.
Yeah. And I don't think there you have a spam. But if you have a junk, you're just that special.
Yeah, I know.
Should have it though.
I've never had something, what I have done is when I'm able to here search somewhere, see spam folder. So I don't know how I have that.
it's searching emails and it's emails say
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
yeah.
Should I
Oh.
add a folder and call it spam?
No, there's
No.
no reason to do that. It just hates us. I don't like this. Why can't we have things that work?
Mm, it's called
You
the
know
little
what?
universe. We need challenges every day.
It will probably arrive in a few minutes and when
Okay.
we have you stop share.
Okay, I'll stop share.
And it will just magically appear. Watch it. Watch it go.
Whoops. Where are you?
We're here. You see us?
I have to close this thing. Now I see you.
Yeah.
Hello,
Check.
Connie.
Hi,
Fine.
listen, at least I didn't remember at 5 after 11 that we had tech time, but I have been running around like a chicken with my head cut off all morning. So the fact that it came to me at 10:30.
I said 4 alarms to make sure that I knew after I got up that I would make sure to sign on
Well,
because
we had general services coming this morning between 8 and 10, but also we got a notice yesterday that all the water in our entire building and the building next door, that's 2 whole buildings of residents, the water would be, hot and cold would be off from 9 until 2 today.
wow.
So exactly. So the electrician and plumber arrived at 8:45. I said, "Oh, you've got 15 minutes." And then they screwed everything up. I mean, they fixed everything, but they left 3 circuit breakers on off. And all of a sudden I couldn't turn on the light in the den. I couldn't turn on any of the lights in the kitchen. So I fixed it. But anyway,
Mhm.
yeah.
Come on over, Connie. We have hot water.
Well, it's only till 2 o'clock. And I just thought, I hope everybody in the 2 buildings, because we're talking about 700 people, don't all have to go to the bathroom at once because they'll have to go up to the clubhouse. There are 2 restrooms.
Better than the outhouse.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Well, good to have you.
Thanks. And my nephew came over and I said, "Doug, I've got something to ask. I got a question for it." So he answered one of my questions that would have been for tech time. In case any of you people use photos and want to know how to make comments about them so you remember who they are and when they were and all the rest. You know how to do that, Lynn? You can fill everybody in.
Or I think you should teach everyone.
Oh, you
Now that
do?
you're an expert.
Well, no, but if you want me to share my screen, of course.
Yes. Be the
Oh,
teacher, Connie.
oh, great.
That's
Thanks.
the only way that you remember if you practice.
Yeah, well, he told me exactly. He told me last week and or share here. I don't have my glasses either. They're in the other room, so I'm in trouble. Anyway, hold on a minute here. I guess I can minimize this guy and get rid of that guy and minimize this guy and go to my photos. Oh, come on.
One over.
No, I was right clicking on it by accident. Yeah, why did it go up? Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I was going to show a picture of Lynn. That won't work. This beautiful sunrise or sunset picture. Here we go. So the first thing he reminded me of is up here, there's a little eye across the bar on the top. And if you click on that, it gives you the information of the camera, et cetera, et cetera. But you can add faces, you can add a keyword, you can add a caption, et cetera. Because we have some antique pictures in here and I got to write down who they are before I forget who they are. And the other way to go to it is Command I, and that opens the same thing. So there are 2 ways to get there.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a picture that's not in your folders, like I have one here that's in my Finder here, Bill's grandfather. And in theory, I can do that. In theory is a question. Well, if I go to get info, yeah, then I can add comments here too. So even if they're ones that you didn't take yourself, you can add to them.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
I
your
did,
lesson.
I
There's your
did not
lesson for
know
the
that,
day.
Connie. Thank you.
What? Yeah, I didn't know. Well, he
I
he
didn't know I
pointed
could
out
add a
the other day,
comment.
and I'd already forgotten. So
And
I
if
just
you hit,
followed along on my iPhone while you were explaining that, and now I know I can add a caption.
yeah,
Cool.
if you hit the add faces, so you could add all your people. And then if you wanted to search for, I want to search for all the photos I have,
Have,
Sue
Connie,
Kelly,
yeah,
you know, you could type in the name and
okay.
all those photos of that person will come up. So if you're trying to change your, you know, cover photo of someone and you want a nicer photo, that's an easy way to search for someone.
I have a question about photos too. So maybe Connie, you might want to allow me to share my screen and I'll.
yeah.
ask-
I unshared mine.
Okay, well here. Whoops, here's share screen. Share. What I don't understand is all of the choices on the left, and I'm not seeing all of my photos now. And I'm not seeing my most recent photos. I take photos of odd things like plumbing and papers but the most recent photos or how to sort photos. I don't know why they have these. I just always want to see all my photos, but I'd like to know what you would suggest with these particular categories.
Mm-hmm.
Or does it already know?
So Connie or Sue, it looks like you already have, if you look at the top of this whole thing to in the center of your screen, you know, you might say screen sharing above where, yeah, where your cursor is. There's
Oh,
all photos, days, months, and years.
okay.
So right now, all photos is selected. So you should have all the photos you took recently at the bottom here. Are you missing some? It says between November 18th and December 14th.
Well, I might be not remembering well, but as you can see, I'll just open this. We did have a Barbie movie and party, so that's part of it.
Great.
Oh,
But it was hysterical. It was no one in the audience got it because Barbie stuff came like 3 decades later than like the car and the house and all that stuff. But at any rate, okay, so I see that, and here's months.
So yeah, if you want to find a certain month, say, or something, you could filter that way. Or if you want to do years, you could do it through years.
How do I change the months? It said
Scroll up.
scroll up. Oh, thank you.
Yep. So yeah, if you're searching through years, you could do it that way too.
That's really cool. I've seen that, but I've never done anything with it.
Right. So if you go to the left, all those items below, if you hit memories, it's going to show it's created some memories for you of things that might have happened this day, you know, previous years, or specific things. It's like we think you want
you
to
think you
see.
like your cat?
Looks like the cat hasn't changed much over the years.
So we have a pooch directory and a cat directory here that we can look up on our own site. And the photographer that takes the pictures is a very professional photographer, and he wanted the cats to be posed in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't have a cat. He doesn't understand. So, yeah, there's a lot of cat pictures. And yeah, okay, pet friends. And then, so over the years,
Mm-hmm. So it
Oh.
just looks like I could show you mine that have a more different things, because I take so many photos. But it gives you different selections.
Why are bushes in pet friends?
Memories, they're not in pet.
Memories.
Oh, memories. Okay. And
So
here-
if you had shared with you, those are things that people might have shared with you. Um,
No,
over on the
I
left.
I took all these pictures, but maybe I shared them with somebody else.
No, I'm sorry. I moved over to the next column.
That one.
Over on the left.
Mhm.
They're shared with you. So these are photos people sent you.
Nice.
So if you're looking for things that people shared, if you hit people on Peps, it's going to sort people for you, by names and things. So if you named people in those photos, like Connie was showing us, you would see those selection. I, I can show my photos app and it will have more of this selected because I just take more photos.
Okay.
But
I gotcha. I don't think I've put, I've done a lot of people.
mhm.
Might do only 3 show, I mean, 2 people, 2 persons and 1 cat show up.
It hasn't learned your family and friends yet. So it doesn't know your people. Let me share my screen that has some of that because I'm a nerd and do more of that.
I have a
Um,
related question to that, though. If you put somebody in your say people and you forget that you have it there, can you access it somewhere else? Would it still be in your library?
yes,
So it's not necessarily only one place.
correct.
Thank you.
But they should be harmonious. But if you maybe delete a photo here, it's going to delete from all your devices.
I learned that.
Yeah.
The hard way, probably.
Right.
Yeah. So if you go to my memories, it's got more variety, trips that I've done, dates, like this is last year's Christmas Eve because it's, closer. This is like a year in review of things that happened um around Westchester, photos of family or Hershey, or 2 years ago, these are photos or weddings and things like that. So Florida trips or different things, DC, photos of people at the table, Philadelphia, on this day, different things. So photos of specifically Don Lincoln or, different things. So
How do you,
these are,
how
go
do you
ahead.
set that up?
The memories are ones that Apple filters for you. I did not do any of these.
Okay.
So I didn't set any of these up. Same was shared with me. These are photos that people shared with me. But people, some of them are ones that I've set up, and some of it's just learned by face, right? And it knows some of these people because I filtered them, right? So you can see Lynn is Lynn, right? And you can recognize some of
And
these
some of
names,
those people, yes.
right? So and it's probably going by the number of photos I have most of people, you know. So if I go, I just want to see photos of Chris Clark, it's going to show me all the photos I have of Chris Clark, say. So the way that you train that is just teaching it more and more photos of that particular person by hitting those names and things with the people.
It's really a great tool. I'm just playing around with my iPad because I hardly ever use that feature, but I
Right.
can click on any one of my grandkids and get all the pictures I have of that one.
Right.
Yeah. It's scary and cool in the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
that it can recognize that. Places are another thing, right? So this tells me where, if I want to see photos of Los Angeles or, Honduras or Florida, say, or if I want to go over and look at some of the things that I've done in Europe, and you could zoom in, say, and go, okay, I want to see more, of the 11,000 photos in Westchester. You could do that. If you're a nerd and wanting to do that kind of stuff. So, um, recent photos you took, and different things. And then you can sort through media types. So I want to find all the videos, say. You could click on that, or selfies. I want to see all the selfies I took. Or panoramas. What panoramas do I have? Things like that. And you can create albums and things of different people and things. So,
Lynn, what I used it for initially was on my big Mac that's
mhm,
now, more than 12 years old. And I didn't want to lose those pictures. So each time we did a trip, I would put all of those in, say, New Zealand pictures, Australia pictures, so that I could put them on USBs, because, there are 30,000 pictures in my computer. I can't save them all on one USB.
mhm,
Wow.
I use it to make, well, it's 12 years old. I use it to make smaller categories that I could save, and made it easier to transfer them to here too, to my computer.
mhm.
But
The other thing I'll show you is this bar over here on the left side will make things smaller or bigger. So if you want to zoom out or zoom in, you
Oh,
can do it that way. So if you do all photos and you want the photos to get bigger or smaller, right?
yes, if you want to see them all at once.
If you want to see, like, I want a collage of all the photos that I had taken, right? So you can do that. So whatever you want to do. So
Hmm.
ah,
pretty cool.
nice.
You can make a picture of those small ones and like a mosaic type of thing. Like have it put blues, all the blues here or there or somewhere else to make sky
That'd
and
be
water.
cool. That would be fun.
Can you do that?
I don't know if it can do that yet in the app or not.
Okay.
Without
I don't want to do it. I was just curious.
I don't
that's
know, but
Do it
a
by using screen save indirectly? Way to get around it?
I don't know.
Like take a picture of the screen and then put it in and then crop it kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, and you can see different things, just based by month, right? Blue skies and green versus, dark and cloudy. But
does anybody here use well, I'm sure Lynn probably uses Photoshop. I don't, but my nephew was showing me what he's been doing with our 90 and 100-year-old pictures that of course are all in black and white. And in the new Photoshop, you can color them all. It's pretty amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I used to have Photoshop.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
nice.
using his daughter's educational account, but it's about $50 a month or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think the Photoshop we used to have, Chuck, isn't nearly as capable.
yeah,
Well,
there's
I had I forget which version I had, but I had to give it up when I updated to a new operating system. I have Photoshop Elements now, which has a lot of good capabilities, but certainly not as much as the full-blown Photoshop. But I'm not paying X dollars a month just to have Photoshop to
Right.
use it maybe 3-4 times a year. It's not worth it to me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, I think the built-in editing features are pretty capable.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, you can crop and do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
mhm. Fun. I know that it's 11, so some of you might need to dash
Oh.
out.
One quick question. How
Mhm.
many people have put on a CD of a previous year's concert at Westminster for Christmas? No? Okay. Oh, me too. Okay.
Well, we didn't get CDs last year or this year.
No, I meant way back, like 2018 or
Oh,
17.
yeah, yeah. Gosh,
Yeah.
I got a whole drawer full. Videos as well. Um, I don't know why we're not doing that this year or last year. That's Tim's issue. So
How far back can you get the concerts in YouTube?
Since we've been live streaming them, so
2017.
I have them from 2017. So it looks like Joseph and Mary got together, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Jean, you're muted. I didn't even notice. I was just like, they're nice and silent.
Do any of you know Don Givler from a million
Um,
years ago?
no.
He was in senior high fellowship in the 70s. He's a doctor in the South now. He's traveled the world. He's been posting a picture of a nativity scene almost every day of his collection, and it's incredible.
Wow.
Okay, so I'll go quickly since we're out of time, and if anybody wants me to pause, I can do that. Mary and Joseph, now the donkey's there, they're getting ready to leave. Their first area travel is pretty smooth. They found a nice place to pause, take a little break. The sheep, the shepherds, they found a new field, and they are pausing there. First night, Mary and Joseph find a place to sleep. Close by Noah Santa, and he'll take care of them. But you don't realize what they have to face the next day. They've got to get off this plateau somehow and continue the journey.
Yeah, that looks like a dangerous drop for them.
Yeah, we did not
Yes.
see it, but they left, and there's the sheep they were sleeping on. And they have arrived. I didn't take the picture far enough away. That's our harpsichord, which is nearby. Top of our harpsichord. They're on their way back to the shepherds, the sheep. We have one sheep that tends to be a little bit of a curious
Loner.
problem.
Yeah, it's
Wonder.
curious.
Yes. So, but the shepherds never seem to keep much of an eye on him. So anyway.
Is the lost sheep?
Hasn't been yet. Well, yeah, I guess it has a couple times, yeah, in other years. Okay, night 2, they find a place to sleep.
Glad they got some food too.
Yeah, and now they're getting memories of the land of cinnamon and honey.
Oh,
A
I
little bit
love
of a snack break. You're trying to figure out what this thing is.
Yes,
Yeah.
a big green
Knows what
dinosaur.
it is.
And this is night 2, which is must be very uncomfortable. Oh my goodness, I can't imagine.
And
But-
cold.
I was just gonna say, I think it would be cold.
You think so?
Yes.
Well, they're surrounded by walls anyway, which they haven't been other times.
That's true.
Yeah. But they got out of there and they're on their way. It's a lot more comfortable walking than sleeping.
Sand doesn't look too thick there.
Pardon?
The sand doesn't look too thick there.
No, but
To walk through.
they're getting a bit of a what's the word I want, Bob? A vision of
Oh.
what the angel has told them is
Oh,
coming.
what a foretaste of glory divine.
Fine.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Now they've traveled a little bit further. They see this nice soft bed, and it's not really time for the night.
Oh.
But Mary convinces him to stay.
Oh, my goodness.
They're comfortable, because they're on this nicely padded bed, and they're also safe because if they need any help, they can just pull the emergency chain.
Oh, there you go.
So
Oh,
that
my heavens.
that was last night. So now they're on their way again. This is this morning. We found them on their way again. And Bob hasn't seen this one yet, but the sheep
Oh
have
my
moved
goodness.
pasture.
Ooh.
And what do you see there? There's something,
Very old chair.
very old chair.
Well, and the sheep's wandered off to the
I
left.
know.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Oh,
So that's the type
wow.
of thing that sheep does. So he'll have to be pulled back and be
Yeah.
safe. But he's never injured himself.
Yeah, that's
That's
a good
good.
thing.
So I think that's it. Oh, no, that's for the very end. So that's where we are today.
I want to know the history of the chair.